Hey, how are you guys? Wait about 5 minutes as always, see if anybody wants to enter the chat. We're walking around. We are in Flagstaff. But as always, nobody knows that this is happening, so we'll wait around. And see if anybody wants to join in. I'm kind of sleepy. I just took a nap. That's why I kind of sound sleepy. Oh, we got one person liking. It's always weird. It's like we got one person liking and 0 people watching. But hey, how are you, Scientology out of Ottawa? Nice to have you. You're one of the most loyal people. Always first to join in. Hey, Rotting Jules, guys, subscribe to Rotting Jules. That's Dana, who's given a very eloquent rundown as to what's been happening with her and Zero Dark Tony. And once we get a few more people in, hey. Sorry, you just go past them. Once we get a few people in, we'll discuss all the ZDT stuff. We already have 40 people in. Holy shit, that was quick. I think I've only been live for about a minute. What's up, guys? How are you? What's up, Kenya? Nice to have you. Paraditology 2. I don't know what you're trying to put in the chat. I didn't ask to put a 1 or 2 in the chat, but I should do that nonetheless. And Scientology. I do know you, by the way. Sexiest person ever is a tunnel boss. Yeah. Guess we can find some tunnels in here. Never End Nana. What's up? What's up? Robin's Nest. How is your face wounds? Better. You can barely see it now because I haven't shaved it a bit, but that it doesn't look that bad, which I didn't think it would be. Thank you guys for the advice. I got hydrogen peroxide and everything, so I'm all right. Hello, Dorothy Walters. What up? Crar. I don't know if that's like a homosexual crow, but I'm liking it. Love your dog. Thank you, Becca. I appreciate it. I eat Kanzi, another solid, consistent fan. How are you? I always look forward to a Dodge Live. Thank you, Never In from PA. Casual look this evening. Yes, yeah. This is no court, so this is my casual. Although this shirt is from 1957, so at least I'm still going vintage. But yes, this is like one of the more casual that you will see me. Well, we're here. We decided to drive out to Flagstaff to get some nicer weather and get away from LA for a little bit, although we're going to drive back for Josiah, which is happening next week. H2O2 is not good. Once the wound is clean, it hurts good tissue. What? Huh, that's sad. Hello, Stony Baloney, Minion 420. What up? So I guess you guys came here because I wanted to give you a quick update. I'm not going to be saying that much. But yet again, shout out to the ZDT abuse Reddit, which did note that ZDT did actually make another motion, of which he's expected in court. So there's a lot of assumption because of that he made this notion he'll get some sort of hearing, because it's essentially a motion to redo the trial, that they think that he's entitled to a trial, right? Because he needs to have the opportunity to submit his evidence. So that's the game he's trying to make. But do keep in mind, just because he's asking for a trial doesn't mean he'll get it, because he had all his opportunity to submit the evidence that he should have submitted last time around. So if you're not going to submit that evidence, the judge is going to look at it, and I mean, she's going to look at a whole bunch of other stuff too, I'm sure, on that hearing. But the judge is going to realize that he hasn't shown up once, so you lose your opportunity. So it sucks. So I'm going to have to, I guess I'll be there if he, I mean, I'm tired of watching the guy, honestly. And it sucks because there's only so much of his stream that I could actually watch. So I figured this whole shit was pretty much over. But I think he's gasping for breath, and he's going to try to do this one last shot. But, I mean, guys, I think I'd be shocked if the judge says, well, you need to get your opportunity, so we're going to go to trial. So, yeah, I want to give you a quick rundown about that, then I'll look back in the chat. But it's an attempt to go to trial that will probably not be fulfilled, would be my guess. DOA, what up? How are you? I don't know, people have beef with that dog. He's definitely not on a leash. I actually have a poop thing this time around, or I did, because he just took a dump. Well, I'll put it to the side. I thought I took my bag with me too. Oh well. At least the poop is poop is now mixed with the dirt. It looks better. I think DOA is being sarcastic, guys. Put that dog out. That's people give me so much shit. I'm like, I'm sorry that my dog has more freedom than your dog, bitch. I'm sorry that I'm a better dog owner. I'm sorry my dog's happier than your dog. Just cry about it. Yes, we all look forward to being accused of being Clea and Clee, however you say it. Clea or Clee? Clee's been hardcore, by the way. Respect to Clee. Shout out to Clee. I don't think Clee has a YouTube, but I'd say subscribe if Clee did. Yeah, it's bizarre when, like, ZDT is trying to get objects to be witnesses. That's the new one. Oh, and the best criticism he said, because he's running out of shit to say about me, is he said I blamed him for the dog bite. It's like, when did I say it was ZDT's fault? But that's the thing. It's just like random. He just spews random shit out of thin air. I don't know why anybody gives a shit about what he says, but apparently they do. He admitted he gets emails being constantly high doesn't make you smart. No, he's getting worse and worse. All his coughing is crazy. I mean, guys, all have coughing fits, but this is a whole thing unto itself. We got 104 people. No leash could hold DOA. Amen. DOA don't need no leash. This is very true. As a former dog rescuer, he looks like a happy pup. Thank you. Oh, sweet, Dana. I didn't know you rescue dogs. Well, even more respect for Dana. I didn't think I could even have more respect than I already do. But damn, girl, thank you. Thank you for your work. He's probably too fat. He needs to lose weight. So that's a big thing. Dana, as you may or may not know, I found this dog on the street when he was much skinnier when I was down in Mexico, because they have a bunch of stray dogs over there. So he just started following me one day about 3 years ago and never stopped. He's gone through it. He's since had cancer and he got chemo and is cancer free now. But he's went through a lot. But the problem is the first year I had him when he was cancerous, trying to get him diagnosed, it was hard for him to eat. So it's like I have to go back on his food intake because he's been eating hardcore. Yeah, ZDT had his followers call the club Laura's playing at. Did he actually do that? Jesus Christ. It never really ends. Ever since Dodge blowed the dog, it seems like the dog runs the show. You're right. That's an extreme claim, but I like it. That's a new one. Oh, sweet. Jack Whiteside Parsons. That's a cool name. One of L. Ron Hubbard's best friends, Jack Parsons. My dog is from that. Cool. Do you know where in Mexico, Jack Parsons? Maybe your dog is the devil because you're Jack Parsons. Maybe your dog is L. Ron Hubbard's first wife. Calling the venue she's heading to next. Jesus Christ. But did that matter? That's the thing. He always says, I'm going to do this and this and this. But, you know, the question is, I don't think he's gotten anybody fired from anything. People are so paranoid over him. But it's like, what has he actually done? And, you know, people say, well, I mean, it's still awful what he's done because he's, you know, trying to ruin their lives. But it's like, if you Google him, you know, if you find your name and you know, that's the most reckless part, is you Google your name and it's associated with some accusation. But then you just click at the person making the accusations. And then all it is him accusing at least 40 people of being a predator. So, you know, that's the thing. He doesn't actually have any real power to do that much. Thank you, awesome dog. I appreciate it. We don't call rescue dogs fat. We call them thickums. I like that. Thickums is cool. That works. Hopefully you can access the water. I think he's itching to do it. That's why he's so streetwise. Yes. So that's why he's so good off leash. That's the thing. It's like I picked him up off the street and he was on the street for a year and a half. So, you know, he doesn't really get run over or run off. Here, just try to, I think you could just, don't be chicken shit. Just jump into it. You'll be fine. Fine. Well, we'll find some smooth entrance. Just try to jump into it. You're not going to die. My dog is chicken shit sometimes. Emotional blackmail is dangerous. It is, and he's ruined these people's lives because they, you know, he tries to project that he could create a lot more damage than he actually can. Hey, what's up, Laura? Cool, we got some celebrities in this chat. We got Chi, we got Lara, we got DOA. Very cool. How are you? She kicked ass, by the way. You kicked ass. It's fun to see you perform. Sorry I couldn't make it in Seattle, but have to go directly east instead of north. But cool to have you in the chat. And yes, no mods chat is free. Amen. Bob Cox, please don't eat Dodge's dog. I know you really want to eat poor Jazzy. This is a new one. I gotta get to know all these characters. They're a little too much for me. Sonora is what the rescue said. They chopped his tail. I always wondered what happened with his tail. So that's interesting. So even if the dog isn't owned, they'll still chop the dog's tail. Hey, look. This is, hey, look. This is shallow. Just, there you go. See, now he's happy. What's up, Cali boy? How you doing? It's not a cat. Good boy. Thank you. Don't chase after that. He's about to ruin that person's boat. Will not be good. Oh, good. He be dog hunting. I guess so. He's so disgusting. I don't know how anyone listens to him more than a minute. Yeah, that's why I'm not happy about this new trial coming up, because I have to watch more of his stuff. And it's not, I mean, you could disagree with somebody, but still find the information interesting. And there's some anti-protest YouTubes that are kind of interesting to watch because they tell a story in a cohesive way, that, tight and coherent way, versus, ZDT when he's not half the time. He'll talk for 30 seconds and then he'll have 30-second pauses and then talk for another 30 seconds. So he's going to start beef with these ducks. That's not good. He's got a high prey drive, although he's never killed a duck. I think they move too slow for him to really care. You can try to mess with him. No, not this time around. Glad we found a river. I was looking for a river where you could take a little swimming. Yeah, we rocking it out here, Lara FM. Amen. You got all kinds of people thinking I'm a troll, DIC. Are you like Patrick Dempsey? Like, there's like you and Patrick Dempsey, which I guess caused controversy. That dog's obese owner should be charged with animal abuse. Cool, we got a ZDT fan. Yeah, ZDT was like, I gotta call Animal Protective Services. Excuse me, I'd like to report somebody who feeds their dog too well. Excuse me, I'd like to report a really happy dog. Yeah, not that I give a fuck. Is Dodge Scarface now or what? I wish that I looked that cool. You can barely see it now. Especially because I haven't shaved in about a week. So it could look worse, I would say. No big deal. Sending love and light from British Columbia, Canada. Very cool. As you probably know, the dog and I one time went all the way up to Prince Rupert, and we saw Terrace and Houston, or I don't know if you say Houston or Houston, but we saw a lot of that little town, and a lot of princes. Prince Albert, that was in Saskatchewan, I think. So many princes. Prince Albert in a can. ZDT should focus on his own kid. Yeah, no shit, shouldn't he? Yeah, it's ironic he's calling Child Protective Services when he doesn't even give a shit about his kid. So, what does that say? I don't think it says that much. DOA, I have him blocked. Very cool. Dodge, do you ever clean that hotel room? That was a disgrace. Or did you leave it for the housekeeping? I always clean up for housekeeping. Always. So when it's that bad, I won't leave it like that. Look, I'm not a dick like that. I will take like 45 minutes before I check out. And I'll clean it as best as I can. The only thing that's tougher to clean is like the grease from the portable cooking stove splashed on the mirror. So that they have to clean up all the grease. I tipped him like $8 though. You're exposing your dog to secondhand smoke. What a horrible owner. That's a new one. Secondhand smoking dogs. I haven't heard that before. Nice to have you. Houston pronounced differently depending on other city, Texas. Yeah, I know. There's Houston. I know that. There's Houston Street where I'm from in New York City. And there's Houston, the city. But I went to Houston, British Columbia. So I don't know how they pronounce it there. Hey, this is for I love to blow, don't I ever? I'm looking for somebody to blow me. Easier said than done. This is for Yakety Yak. I do like your screening, though. Take all the papers and the trash. Oh, you don't get no spending cash. ZDT Simps being an ass. Yakety Yak. Don't talk back. That's for you, Yakety Yak. What else you got here? It's pronounced the same. There you go. You're right, Athena. Cool. People Boy has got to be COS paid. Who's People Boy? God damn, all these people. Hey. Hey, come. Good boy. Dodge likes to let the Dukes mellow in the toilet. True. Not really my bag, but it's not against the law. Dukes? Is that expression for cigarettes too? I haven't heard that one. And just like saying my name, period. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much, Marquita. I appreciate it. Help protects me from Yakety Yak. I feel traumatized. I feel emotionally abused. I got to get an RO against Yakety Yak. I'm kidding. Yeah, you hang out. Hey, Minion, how are you? ZDT says he's taped Solomon in his... Well, right. Taped euphemism for, rhymes with, what? How is he not... I mean, that's the thing, right? If ZDT shows up, he's not going to show up. It's what all of this is, guys, is complete smoke and mirrors. And what he wants to do is he wants to now luxuriate in these 2 weeks and say, well, I have a court case. Look, I have a court case. Everything's got to be heard. He wants to scare the shit out of everybody, including Minty Sprinter. And essentially what it is smoke and mirrors. He realized he doesn't have shit, so he's not going to show up again. Because if he showed up, then there's an obvious violation of his RO. I don't care if you say the RO is illegitimate. That doesn't matter. It's been granted. And he's living under the confines of this RO. You could change it. You could get it thrown out. But in the 2 months that he's there, he has to follow those rules. So he's not going to incriminate himself where he could literally end up in jail. But it's all smoke and mirrors, so he could scare the shit out of people. So he could enjoy these 2 weeks and say, listen, they're all wrong. Everybody's incorrect. I've been doing this right the whole time. But it's just bullshit. And then he's going to do another filing. He's not going to show up again. He's going to say there's some error or there's some clerical thing and everybody was ill-informed or misinformed. And he's going to keep doing this for the next 5 months. Eventually he's not going to be able to submit stuff and there's not going to be any updated filings because it's just going to be, he probably won't even be able to submit filings anymore. But that will probably have to be rejected 2 or 3 times. Hey, Laura, shit. Thanks, girl. Thank you for the super chat. That's helpful. Damn, I'm honored. I got a celebrity super chat. Thanks for always being real and giving us the straight to the point and saying it how it is. Love you, Laura. Thank you so much. Guys, come see Laura. Just give me that's badass. $20. That pays for like a huge chunk of a hotel room. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And guys, I don't need to tell anybody to subscribe to Laura. She's a legend. That's very sweet. That kind of made my day. Win Laura. Amen. Can you afford that? She sure as fuck can. She had a big contingent in her show. Fuck yeah, she can. He says he wasn't aware of the RO, but he keeps talking about appealing. Right. It's like in the same sentence. And literally the same exact sentence. My sister watches your channel. Cool, Mason. Thank you. I tell your sister thanks for watching. I'm not going to follow up inappropriately like that, but thank you. Dodge also farts in his hand, yep, and gets his dog to smell it. Definitely a big eye violation somewhere. Yeah, that dog doesn't get bothered about the farts. I'll fart right in his nose. He doesn't really care. Well, that's very sweet, Laura. Thank you. Crackhead Kenny. Yeah, he's an interesting cat, isn't he? Guys, check out Crackhead Kenny. He does a good rundown of ZDT stuff. I think he also does crack. DOA, your trolls are in here, aren't they ever? My sister watches. I read that. Damn, Dodge. All the trolls came to see you. Yep, no mod. I ain't got no mods, guys. So this is what happens. And I'll address them if I could read them in time. Although we got 300 people watching this stupid little stream. So I don't know if I'm going to even be able to see them. But I'll do my best, guys. Because I like a little S&M once in a while. Why not? It's kind of the fun of life. Damn, Dodge. Yeah, all the trolls win Laura. Can DOA Sock start hate campaign against ZDT? Yeah, right? Do something productive. Bring it, DOA. He ain't scared of shit. Newfie got lost. Who's Newfie? Solomon is a mod. Yeah, he has to be a mod. He's not an actual mod. He can't, like, do anything. I told him that. I said, if you try to ban anybody or ban a word, I'm going to remove you. But he wanted the honorary thing. So I'm like, all right, whatever. That's what. So technically, I do have one mod. Dog eats farts for breakfast sometimes. Nice. Yes, he does. Judge, how was that cheek bite? Thanks for asking, Miguel. Barely see it. That's a good question. How you doing? He's I think he's like half shepherd. I picked him up off the street, so I'm not sure. But he's a shepherd, and I think something small. So if you have a guess, let me know. I think he's like a shepherd and half Chihuahua.
Oh my God.
Something strange. Yeah, because he's too small for a normal shepherd, so it had to be something big and really small. Hey, Danny. Danny's in the chat. Very cool. We got all of ZDT's best friends. I love it.
Jay Scott.
Behind the chat. Pardon me. This is beautiful. Isn't this nice? This is like 10-minute, 20-minute. Well, I guess we'd walk it for 20 minutes, but a 20-minute walk outside from the Airbnb. That's one of the reasons it's funny. It's like you live like a brokester if you're in LA, and it stinks because everything's so damn expensive. But once you go a little east, which is why I like to travel so much, you live a lot more comfortably for the same price. So I have this nice Airbnb with a couch, which the dog is happy about, in a very walkable neighborhood, and it's $60 a night. So, hey, sorry, he's friendly. Hey. I think now he just wants to say hi. You guys are all right. Just wanted to smell you. Do a little sniff test. Take care, guys. No worries. Let's see. More here than ZDT in the chat. Yes. Yeah, right? Yeah, he usually has 100 people or something. I've got 300. So, well, it is funny. It's my content now is what pops up. That and the ZDT Reddit is what pops up when you search Zero Dark Tony or ZDT. Or the movie Zero Dark 30, obviously. But it's like that's what shows up these days if you actually Google him or if you search him on YouTube. My shit gets more views than his actual videos. So therefore, Google or in YouTube featured the most. Oh, I saw a chipmunk. Oh, I saw a couple. That's like our signal when I start speaking like a random language. That's like a signal for him that there's an animal to chase in sight. Dodge's dog certainly knows how to show Dodge when he's upset. Yeah, no, he doesn't fuck around. I started that shit. I brought it on myself. I know what happened. I didn't know you go that crazy that quick, but he kind of did. Catching up. I like when Seinfeld does a voice for that lady's belly button. I do remember that. That was a good episode. Dog is living his best life. Yeah, he's having a good time. One, thanks for the one. I don't do the number stuff. Put a 69 in the chat just for the hell of it. Because EDT is too scared to leave his apartment, except at night. Yeah, Dan, I'm curious. I read all your Reddit stuff. It's like you went all the way over to see him, back when he was supportive and kind of hooked you. And no hate for that. But I'm wondering, like, did he do any activity? Like anything? Like, was he literally in the house the whole time? Like, do you go out? I mean, isn't that how you come all the way out to LA and you just sit in a dude's house? I'm like, that's mean. If somebody flies out to see me, if somebody is flying out or even making a road trip to see me, and I've had those trips where, like, I'll host a girl, that means, like, we got an action-packed 3 days. That means, like, A, I'm taking you out to dinner. B, we're going to do touristy things. We're going to go for a hike. We're going to find the best nature spots. Then at night, we'll either go dancing or go to a theater performance or do a comedy show. And then the other night, we'll do one of the 3 things that we didn't do the previous night. So it's like we'll go out and do an activity twice, 2 times, both nights. And then during the day, there should at least be a 4 or 5 hour activity outside. So, like, damn, ZDT, like, show a girl a nice time, man. Shit. Isn't that the whole point of dating? To me, the whole point of dating is to do activities that's kind of awkward to do by yourself, or that's nicer to do with someone else. I mean, yes, banging is nice too, but like, the activity stuff is an underrated part, guys. This is a message for anybody who dates. Take your girls out for some activity. Don't be like ZDT and just sit in a fucking room. That little bitch. I guess you can't read. Oh, fuck. Where are we going, dude? Oh, okay, we're fine. I had to go up some sort of hill. He said he was with Paris Hilton Dodge as a ladies' man. Thank you. Well, I try. I have my failures and successes. Danny doesn't have a job. LOL. Well, he's trying to get one. And he's also constantly a presence at the I mean, that's a job, guys. Everybody says everybody needs to get a job. I've heard that shit time after time. But it's like, honestly, people want this service of knowing what's happening outside of the Scientology centers. People want the information, and people want a constant thorn in their side. And if people show their financial appreciation, is that not a job? You are providing somebody a service that they wouldn't get otherwise. And you are using your talent or your consistency to show up and highlight and broadcast that service. Is that not a job? The whole theory of a job is subjective. Does a job have to be 9 to 5? Do you have to work for a corporate overlord? Or could a job simply be you are trying to collect some semblance of a living by providing a service that people find is important that other people don't deliver? So it's all definitional. So I could say all y'all have jobs. In a way, do I have a job? I don't know. So I could be a lazy bum. That's an argument. Other people say I could be showing up to provide a service that other people aren't providing for, hence a job. Fake DOA. Catching up on my chats. Sorry guys, Snot Rocket. How old are you? Marquita Derby. Ooh, thanks for asking, girl. You know I like older women too, so if you're asking, and if you're wondering if I'm too young for you, the answer is never no. I'm 33. How old are you? Marquita Darby. Thank you for asking. I'm flattered. Well, maybe I shouldn't be flattered, but I'd like to think I am. I like to think that's why you're asking. But my age limit's like 60, so we're good. Danny has a job, yeah. I think he already has something, right? He has a business with a cleaning business anyway. But it's all subjective. ZDT's girlfriend is inflatable, says Lily. Amen. Team Kathy, I had a great Labor Day weekend, swimming, barbecue, hanging out with friends. Homeboy sat in a pool of hate and despair. Yeah, you know what I did for Labor Day? I went to my aunt's house. She has a little cabin in Lake Arrowhead. So I hung out with her and my cousin, and she had 2 friends, and we hung out in the lake and had a nice time. Dodge, Danny said he got a job. Oh, shit, yeah, okay. So, congrats, Danny. I heard he is trying to start one. Dodge, your dog is kind of fat. Peaceful Drama, one of the great ZDT trolls. Thank you for your service. Peaceful Drama, you are a good person. Yeah, the dog needs to lose weight. That's why we went to Flagstaff. So he could actually spend some time outside and it's not too hot and he gets some exercise. But I also need to limit his food intake. He's definitely too fat. He needs to lose 10 to 15 pounds probably. You know what they say, what sucks is they say exercise doesn't matter that much in terms of a dog losing weight because he gets a lot of exercise. But they say it's food matters a lot more. And so it's hard for me to control his food intake, but I need to because I'll cook him like chicken drumsticks and pork chops and spare ribs and tomahawk steaks. Anything with a bone. Oh, fuck. Well, it's showdown time. Hey, come on. Ah, goddammit. All right, you can chase him. You're fine. You can chase him now. You just had to give him some space. You can chase him. I had to let that cat go because that cat had a collar. So I was like, you can't really chase that cat. He's one spot. Yeah, well, he loves chasing shit. You're fine. You can chase him. Chase him, chase him, chase him. He'll run away from you. You're fine. Come on. All right, come on. You lost him. Let's go. Come on. It's not cool. Yeah, sometimes I'll let him like go direct and like let him go balls to the wall, but no. Say out of Pee Wee, you want attention too. I guess so. Who's Pee Wee? How are these damn people? Leah, when will you go live? I don't know. When will Leah go live? Ask Leah. I guess that's what you're doing. I wasn't trying to be mean. I don't think you're trying to be mean, Peaceful Drama. Did I say you're trying to be mean? No, I just was noting. Newfie believes there's conspiracy. Newfie believes, what the fuck? Newfie believes there is a conspiracy theory with my mom, Wanda, and now I'm guilty of elder abuse. Talk about WandaVision. But, what? I can't keep track of all these random, like what? All this shit, like somebody's mom has some conspiracy, and she's getting you're like, you know what you are, DOA? You're like the Ben Stiller character in Happy Gilmore, where like everybody thinks that the grandmother's doing well, and then all of a sudden he gets out his kiss mask, and then shit gets real. Newfie, you're not like a usual Newfie. Usually Newfies from Newfoundland are nice people. Danny, stop lying to people about going to work. I don't think he's lying. I know I've consistently see Danny make efforts to get a job. Anyway, Dodge, your pup is a great life. Thank you, and thank you for rescuing him. You're welcome, Dana. Thanks for the kind words. Can I come live with you for tomahawk steaks? Too bad you're not a hot woman, but if you were, I'd say yes. But hey, you got a sex change, we'll talk. Just Caitlyn Jenner it, not too hard. Hey, Tracy in Tulsa, you could come live with me, girl. You're a cutie pie. And I will be going to Tulsa. Asking about kids you don't know is creepy. True dat. Hey, Dodge. Hey, Marine. How are you? How lame? I don't know what's lame, but you might be right. Hey. Stop. There you go. Puppets, please. Like the live. Yeah, guys. Any trolls, puppets, give me a like. Because you know I'm the only place you could go to. You've been banned everywhere else. This is like your safe crack den, is my chat. So give me a like. Somebody gave me $10. Thank you. I don't know who. Janatha, a great name. Thank you for the super chat. It's very sweet. Thank you. Janatha, my stepdad's name was Jonathan. I never knew there was a female version of Jonathan. And today I found it. And then she gave me $10. Thank you, Janatha. I appreciate it. Dodge, for real? I am banned everywhere. Don't remind me. Oh, are you? What do you do to get banned? You're this chat's next. I'm kidding. You're fine. Peaceful Drama. I guess you'd like Peaceful Drama. Saul Goodman's here. I don't know why everybody hates Saul Goodman. Subscribe to Saul. He's not that bad. Danny is only slightly better than Saul, the racist. Okay. How do you guys like keep track of all these like events? It's too much. Dodge, you have the best free chat. It is free, and wild shit does go down here. That is very true. Oh, so send me another chat. Thank you. Just to piss off the puppets. Appreciate that, Danny. Thank you. Thank you kindly, sir. OMG, why is Danny's life everybody's business? Worrying about yourself and let Danny worry about his own. Yeah, everybody's personal lives is just... What's it to you, anyway? Because I've heard the whole time, and people are saying in the chat he got a gig. I've been hearing the whole time he's trying to find... I don't even think he needs to get a gig. I mean, look at it. Like, the dude is treated protesting like a full-time job. That's what I'm saying, guys. It's like, all this job shit's subjective. You're providing a service and showing up and being a thorn in Scientology's side, and people want you to be a thorn in Scientology's side. People show their appreciation. I don't know. I think that's a job. In my opinion, Dodge chain smokes like a Scientologist. That's very true. Smoking one more. Speak of the devil. Jazzy said, Danny cheated with Saul. That's a new one. Well, hey, if you swing both ways, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Damn, you guys are brutal. You guys are. This chat is wild, isn't it? This is the chat where I can't even keep up, but everybody starts shit with everybody. That's what happens when you don't have any mods. People just start shit internally, and it becomes the place to, like, start shit. Dodge, do you smoke Newports? Yes, I do. Which it's nice to be in Arizona. I could get actual menthol Newports, which is very nice. Keep on sending super chats. Please do. I mean, you guys better pay me because I'm the only place you're allowed to be in. So, you got bans everywhere else. And this is the thanks I get. I mean, you guys got to give me like $500, really. My job is to have a home for everybody that's been banned. That's my job, so you better pay up, bitch. I'm looking at you. Peaceful drama. I'm kidding. You're fine. Yes, Athena. Yeah, Athena's here. Yeah, guys, I gotta do a dissertation and research all these instances and things, and people have gotten bans for no reason. Free Danny. I don't think Danny's locked up, but hey, that's a nice sentiment. ZDT is losing his marbles and just accumulating more and more enemies. Ain't that the truth? Love you, Dodge. Love you too, Scientology Ottawa. One of my most committed supporters. ZDT's lives are so boring. That's the problem, guys. It's like I'm pissed there's another thing. Because well, thank God the Reddit thing will archive all this shit in an efficient way. But I'm going to have to watch more of his shit. And again, I'm happy to watch stuff that is against the people I like if they could tell it in an interesting way. Like Thomas M.U. Anderson, if you want a guy who's just starting to criticize the protesters, not that I want to promote that too much, but he's interesting to watch. And he's level-headed, and he takes every perspective into account. So if you hate the protesters, and there's some people in this chat who hate the protesters, guys, my one word of advice, just watch Thomas M.U. Anderson instead. You're going to get the same information without the personal attacks, without somebody bringing up how he wants to bang kids, without somebody bringing up how their mother is lying about cancer and that somehow their printer is involved in that, and then calling 40 people a pedophile. So if you hate us, but you're like a semi-decent human being, you have another place to subscribe. 456 people in here, yeah. Dodge is fallen dog, gonna get you lost. Who wants to watch a video game? Not me. This is a lot more fun than Apex Predator. This is a real video game. This is like GTA in real life. What if this was GTA in real life? What if I just started jacking cars and shit? And what if I was going by this restaurant? We could eat if you want. I wouldn't mind. That's another thing the dog likes to do if he passes by a restaurant. So if you guys want to join us for some din-din, we could probably stop at that restaurant. Let me know. I know you guys like to watch people eat, which I think that shit still fucking gross. But apparently you guys get off on it. So if you want to watch me, you're more than welcome to. We love you, Dodge. Just grifters. That just sucks so bad. I mean, that's fair. I want to have an open perspective about everything. I don't think there are that many grifters, but I do understand a segment of people getting overwhelmed because it's one thing after another, after another, after another. And some of it is like, well, maybe you could just use a public attorney. You know, I mean, look at DOA. DOA is kicking ass, and the dude's just doing it himself because Moxon fucking sucks. And DOA knows the law. Like, he knows I mean, you have to know the language, but you could do it yourself. And, like, he's kicking Moxon's ass, dude. I've been there the whole time. So it's like, do you need to get, you know, some of it, you know, if you don't know it as well, sure. But it's each situation, I will say this, each situation deserves to be analyzed alone. And it's on its own individual merit. And then if you really examine it, some of them have a point, some of them don't. That's my theory. Some of it's excessive, though. I'm not going to disagree with some of that. At least with me, the money is very direct. Because I'm not like, I need $10,000 right now. I'll never say that. And you will need it. Some people will need $10,000 to get legal representation, right? So respect. But like, you'll never hear me say, you know, somebody's going to stab me if I don't raise $10,000 in 2 days. And you see how I live. It's not pretty, but you've seen where the money goes. Hey, somebody sent me a super chat. Thank you, Jesse. Where did you get the money for super chats, Danny? I think by being a thorn in Scientology side, dude. People respect that. Hit the like as long as you're all in here trolling. Hey, you're more than welcome to troll. Dodge doesn't ask for much and tolerates you while I do tolerate it. You guys are the spice of life. Where's CDO Brown? He's one of my great detractors. CDO Brown, Dash on Grandma. Where are all the classics, guys? I miss Dash on Grammy. I miss her very much every day. I pleasure myself at night to her. Danny said him and Leah are getting back together, but Danny can't talk about it until Leah says it's okay. Well, that's their business, and they'll talk about it whenever the fuck they want to talk about it. I don't know. Maybe they're on a break. Maybe they're not. What's it to you? Dodge reading the messiest comments. Yeah, unfortunately, just my luck, right? I have to read the worst ones. Nomad Forever. Hey guys, subscribe to Nomad Forever. Go Slide Rock. Go to Slide Rock when you're in the flag area. Yeah, I'll make sure to see you, dude. Maybe on the way back. Nomad Forever is trying to write a bunch of letters and get the tax exemption stuff off the ground. So check out Nomad Forever. This chat is the Thunderdome. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Amen. Astroflux, OMG. I don't know why you're saying OMG too, because I go a mile a minute, but thank you. Therapy is good. Some of these people should try it. Danny has been on a break for the last 6 years. Come on. These chats, see, this is, I'm just reading. I'm not even like judging the chats before. I'm just reading them, unfortunately. 2 people called out ZDT for being, I heard that, for being creepy PB Tom. Yeah, Streets is balls to the wall. Like, Streets goes harder than I do. Is Danny a grifter? Is he spending his legal money on travel? That's what ZDT keeps telling his followers. Let's talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up. Let's talk about that. No. This is why. Because I've seen Danny physically with Dorothy Gibbons White. I've seen them together where she is already representing him. He needs that before she agrees to do that. So no, that's the truth that you could provide simply from being there. I was there. I saw them together. She was looking hella fine, as his lawyer always does. And yeah, they were there together. So suck it and shove it up your butthole. Dodge, can you shout me out? Shout out to Heap Show, not Peep Show. Speaking of ZDT, that was a great television show. Anybody remember that? The British show was Olivia de Havilland, who later won an Oscar. She's pretty cool. I always liked her because she's not your typical Hollywood star. Dodge, come on. Yeah, no, that's a little. Sheep Show is a loser too. Oh, I know Sheep Show. You scream a lot, don't you, bro? You should change your name to Scream Show. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, Sheep Show, you're welcome to be in here, but don't subscribe to Sheep Show. Thanks to the necklace, Saul. Gotta love your pearl necklaces. It's been nice. Sheep Show picked on little kids. I know anybody who has beef with Tori, how much of an asshole do you have to be to start yelling at Tori? Like, that's assholeness to the utmost degree. Like, if you have beef with Tori, you have beef with me. Hey, let's cross the street. Oh, no, they're going in their car. You go wherever you want. If you have beef with Tori, you have beef with me. End of story. Sheep Show, I'll fight you. Let's do that. How about this? I'll give you another shout out if we fight each other. I'm kidding. You might be able to beat me. I don't know. Sheep Show is another keeper. Keeper of the stars. Hey. Keeper of the crypts. Sheep Show has a lot, He has a lot of mental issues. Gotta love him. Sheep Show is king. We got some fans. We got a message from Cunts E. I will say Cunts E. In terms of troll names, that is a very good troll. That I did laugh out. I LOL'd hard when I saw that troll name, Cunts E. I'll give you full credit for that. So we got one Sheep Show fan. That's how you know these guys are all pieces of shit. No offense, Cunts E. It's great to have you here. But that's why you know they're all pieces of shit. Because it's like, they like Sheep Show, and Sheep Show yells at Tori. I mean, come on. If the blind allegiance isn't obvious to you then, it may never be. Somebody's talking about Dasher and Grandma is a snake, backstabber. Joan Fontaine was also a great actress. Oh, cool. Olivia de Havilland's sister. Don't know her. DOA, yet another man get you a necklace. That's weird. Hey, somebody wants to give me a pearl necklace, I'll accept it from man, woman, or something in between. Master of puppets pulling your strings. Sheep Show was rude as fuck. Yeah. But hey, you're welcome to be in this chat. Saul, Danny, my friend, I know I've caused you some shit, and I hope it was never supposed to land your way, but I hope you're doing better. So there you go, guys. You gotta let somebody apologize. I don't know what Saul did to Danny. Maybe Danny hired Saul Goodman first. Saul Goodman's a lawyer. Maybe he hired Saul Goodman, and Saul Goodman fucked it up, and that's all right. Yeah, guys, I don't have issue with Saul. Subscribe to Saul. Who beefed with Tori? I beefed with her. I'm kidding. This guy named Sheep, but I think he dresses up as a sheep and yells at people. He's Dorbs. Get him, Dodge. Yeah, I don't know who I was getting, but thank you. That's how Dodge rolls. Messy as fuck, and I love it. Yeah, hell yeah. I love my pearl necklaces. Danny is the only puppet. Puppet of whom? Of your mom? Thank you for saying that, Dodge. That made me so upset to watch him talk to Tori like that. You're welcome, Dee Dee. Damn, girl, what's good? Yeah, keep Tori's name out of your mouth. Keep my wife's name out of your damn mouth. I'm gonna give Sheep Show a Will Smith slap. See how he likes that. Best chat in the hit. Wesley, nice to have you. You know, Wesley, I'm glad you still are enjoying this, because I feel bad, because Wesley followed me for politics, and he's like, what the fuck is all this Scientology shit? But he's become one of my favorites. So thank you, Wesley. You're a good man. Tall turns on his friends quick, huh? Cool. Sheep Show is like a donkey show. Heard about it in Tijuana. All right? That's funny. Pretty much. Hit the like for Dodge. Thank you. All right, DOA. I never said it. What did he not say? I don't know what he... Maybe DOA and ZDT give each other a pearl necklace. Nice. Dodge, I can tell you like to have fun. Yeah, I'm a little naughty. More ways than one, girl. Hit me up. You know my Instagram, Dodge Landis, DODGELANDES. I'm eternally horny. I hope Danny will stay away from Saul. That's coming from a place of love, Danny. Yeah, well, I guess. F She Show. Dodge, I love you. I love you too, Chica Monkey. Nice to have you on board. Chim Chim Monkey. F you, Sheep Show. Let's just hate on Sheep Show. Give him a taste of his own medicine. Sheep Show, what's your deal? That's all right. I mean, you could talk, man. I'm not going to... Where are you from? What city were you born in? Have you ever been to college? Do you even graduate the 5th grade? Doubt it. Just going to check with Kenny. Yeah. DOA said earlier that Rib Guy paid for Danny's chats. Damn Rib Guy. People don't like Rib Guy stuff. I think he was cooking vegan ribs and all bets were off. DOA being hilarious. He's enjoying it. You're internally what? Horny. That's what I said. I'll tell you again, bitch. And Rib Guy. For people, feel sorry for people saying so much hate inside them. Me too. He's a Christian. Cool. Gotta love Christ, and yelling at people go hands in hand. And that's the thing. Like, before Christ was crucified, there was like an old woman in the audience, and he started yelling at her. So, Sheep Show is very Christ-like. DOA, film any children today? I think you're thinking of ZDT. Wrong person. Jesus told me to talk to Tori the way I did. Nice. Sheep Show, you have a sense of humor about yourself. I'll give you credit for that. That's funny. Go sniff the dog. I'm done with that. ZDT's one pump chump. Who cares? Yeah, right? Like, ZDT has sex his whole life the way that I had sex for the first time. But it's like, for him, it's never ended. Hey. You gotta get some distance. ZDT is hung like a square. Yes. Indubitably. Sheep Show sounding as 73-year-olds. Is Tori 73? She looks young for 73. I thought she was like 65. Wow, 50. Thank you, kind stranger. You're not stranger because you comment in my chat a lot. And I've seen your face. It's adorable. Thank you, God. $50. That's super nice. Big shout out to Granny T. Pearl necklace fund. And he made me laugh. You're adorable, Granny, by the way. Shit, I like older women. I like grannies. Wonder if you're single. Damn, girl. Like, hey, maybe I could pay you back and take you out for a nice dinner. Just think about it. DKK, cool. That's the Democratic Republic of North Korea. $169, which in North Korean dollars, that is 25 cents. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for the the Denmarkian money. I wonder what the Danish dollar is. Can't be that weak. I'm going to assume you're giving me $12. That's very nice. Thank you, Kristen and Copenhagen. That's more Swedish. Win Granny. Total win. Granny's adorable, too. I got a crush on Granny. Danny is constantly catching L's. No, I think he's catching a lot of fans. Danny is a liar. Jesus. Dodge with the Riz. I try. Welcome, everybody. DOA makes some killer milkshakes. Does he? I never knew. Sheep Show is just a misunderstood born-again Christian. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Turn the other cheek. May the first person throw stones at him be free of sin. LOL. Amen, right? Saul talks shit about protesters for helping during encampment, but I'll keep that. Oh, is that? Thank you. Thank you for explaining one of the issues. Wow, you're smart, Dodge. Am I? ZDT, we outside, you inside. Yeah, I'm outside all day, every day. Danny is an unemployed, grifting liar. I disagree. Damn, Danny's like popular, dude. You know, I know Danny's doing well because he's got all these trolls. Like, the more trolls you have, that means you're doing something right. That means people are trying to stop you. I'm a little jealous. Danny, how you got all these Danny, how do I get these trolls, bro? I'm jealous. How do I troll like you? Damn. You are popular, Danny. I'm hella jealous. I don't have these. I want all your trolls. It's fun being the center of attention. You're popular, bro, because you're actually creating real, meaningful change. People don't like that shit. Sheep Show is Mexican Longhair's father. Oh, is he? Wow. Plot thickens. By that logic, Dodge Lanston, Scientology is doing something right. Well, that's fair. Maybe they are. Maybe I'm a Miscavige simp. Maybe I'm Miscavige's top. Sorry, got to reveal that right here, right now. Y'all guys are at it today. Dodge left foot moving forward with the right foot. I know, I can't walk straight. This is what happens if I walk straight. I can't do it. I walk like a duck. I'm awkward as all hell. What's my pup's name? His name is Name. Because who's on first, what's on second? How you doing? Hi.
How are you?
He's doing well. Wants to get a little sniff in. I appreciate that. ZDT Flowers Danny. Okay. I come from a place of love, says Fancy Face. Did anybody say you came from a place of hate? Oh, you can walk this way. Do you prefer to walk this way? No? Okay. Hey, Dana, by the way. Hey, Dana. Oh, hi, Mark. Danny Mardones. Oh, I thought it was Dog. No, I just call him Dog because I don't actually. My dog's name is Name, but I don't think he even recognizes his name. Like, I'm an advocate of radical freedom, and part of radical freedom is not even naming your dog. Like, why would I brand? I'm not Nexium. Why would I brand my dog with a name? Don't make no sense. Y'all are too much. Elmo, you said, can my dog get a sniff? Yes. Well, I said, thank you for letting him sniff, but yes. Hey, Squirrel Camp, thank you for the super chat. That's super nice. Damn, I've made a killing with this super. Thank you, guys. They could be like $130. You guys paid for all of Danny's court cases. Thank you. See, they're just jealous, like, that people can get this and they don't have to work. Well, I work pretty hard. They don't have to work 9 to 5. Wow, I ain't gonna read your thing. It's all ending now. I don't think so. Dodge, do you ever use tissues or do you only blow snot rockets? When I have a tissue, I'll try to use it. I didn't think I'd be that stuffed up, but it's been a climate change, so I came unprepared. Alonzo's blog, guys, read and subscribe to Alonzo's blog. Alonzo, I never banned you, by the way. You said I banned you. That's a bummer. That must have been a glitch. But subscribe to Alonzo's blog and read his online website as well. If anybody would like to know more about Saul, also known as Glenn, okay. The channel is called Avocado Killer, Jesus. It apparently handles Saul Glenn, too. He's not an avocado. What? He's not an avocado man. Who's accusing who of being an avocado? Hey, parasocial relationships in here, right? Hey, I got my own. Don't we all have our own? There are a lot of parasocial. This is where they all come to. This is where they all come to fuck. Dodge, just be yourself. People hate that. I know, that's fun. It's fun to troll. You just got to lead into it. Have more fun. Have fun with it, man. That's what I call it. It's an occupational hazard. Come to the territory. I love my trolls. My trolls give me life. I suck from their teat. Because I don't have 86 GOP, so I have to find something. Let's get Dodge to 500. That would be nice. Thank you. I don't think that's going to happen. But maybe. It's an RO, not a robbery charge. Stop asking people to pay for it. You know, that's an interesting philosophical debate that we're going to have right here, right now. Right here, right now. Because that is a fair argument on its face, arguably. But here's the thing, dude. You'd say Danny's unemployed, but, like, he's been the most consistent, probably top 3, top 4. Because I've followed this guy since December. I just joined in May, but I've been following it for a long time. And Danny was one of the first people to do it. And again, he's providing a service that we all want, which is being a thorn in Scientology's side and consistently keeping the test center shut down. Danny is one of the main people. It's like him, Streets, Jessica, Chris, Solomon to an extent. It's like they were the OGs, Leah, obviously, that shut down. They did something tangible. I would argue, if I were a rich funder and I had millions of dollars, I would have donated Danny $100,000 to shut them down. That's a real fucking service. So y'all talking shit about that. A lot of people think that he's doing what we feel like needs to be done, and that some people, if they want to, there's never any pressure. His content isn't behind a paywall, unlike a lot of news stations. But people want this information, and they want somebody on the ground consistently. And that's why Danny is trying to employ legal services to get his RO. Because he wants to make sure Scientology continues to stay shut down. And if that shit isn't important to you, then go suck ZDT's dick. Cuncy, tell one person these protesters have saved 0.00000. I think I've saved more than that. I mean, they shut down a whole building, dude. Cuncy is also there from the beginning. Yeah. I'm an activist. That entertains people. Exactly. And brings people to the cause. Exactly. People like to be entertained, and in addition to, people pay for that, although that's less noble, but then they also like to be informed, and they also like to see an organization who has done horrible things to people get stood up to. And some people think that's worth some of their cash. And who am I to disagree with that? But I wanted to address it because it's a fair point. And that's why this chat is fun, because we have the trolls here. And then I can just tell them why they're wrong through logic and a simple 15-second explanation. Love your up-to-dates. Yeah, this wasn't a lot of up-to-dates, but thank you. Y'all are wild, aren't you? Hey, Marina. We talk about another controversial figure. I like Marina, though. The OGs are Chris, Jessica, Streets, Hellcat, right, rest in peace. Sergio, rest in peace. Cam, rest in peace. They're all dead. I'm kidding. None of them are dead. I think Cam married his mod, right? Or is dating his mod. Respect to Cam. We're both very white, so I paid attention to what he was doing. You got to pay attention to the fellow whites. Are you not entertained? I collect jaded trolls. You and me both, ZDT. You and me both. I touch myself at night to them. That's all right, Adrian. I got someone out of Scientology. 100% Dodge. Don't pay or don't write. None of this is behind a paywall. I mean, that's the thing where I really don't mind these guys doing it. Because I feel like they're doing the same thing that a news service would do. If you want to start beef with that dog, you can start beef with that dog. You don't want to start beef? All right. But being in news, I've seen news more and more go behind a paywall. So you are forced to pay, you're forced to pay $5 to $20 to even read an article, watch a video, or get information. Danny, to me, is providing news. He's filming the kids in the vans. Fuck your mother, fuck your father. No, I was looking at the dog. Yeah, there you go. Let's start some beef. There's a dog in the attack. Fuck your mother. Don't bite me. See, sometimes he gets excited, he bites me. All right, we have fun with that? Great. We had a great time. Usually he starts more beef with the chained up dogs, but he's just kind of ignoring him. Sorry, I want to start beef with the other dog, but you deserve every penny you get. Thank you, Alonso. You have suffered Scientology for your game. Yeah, you ain't seen me trying to get a job. I ain't trying, and I ain't ashamed of it. Some of you think I'm a piece of shit, and, you know, I'll never be Zachary Obama, but I'm Zachary Biden, and I try. And some of you think that it's good for me to show up and get information where nobody else would be able to get it. And it's all philosophical. That's the funny thing about all of this, guys. This is a message for everybody. Keep on trucking. Because it's all philosophical, it's all theoretical, it's all subjective. Everybody's right, everybody's wrong. It's all just words. But if you feel like you're doing something meaningful for at least one person, let alone 5,000, that's all you should care about. In my opinion. You're doing a job? Well, yeah, I feel like I am doing a job. And it's the best job I've ever had. And that's the nice part. It's like, and I do feel, because, right, if I weren't doing a job, I would be just traveling, having fun in Canada right now. Not that I'm still not having fun. But it's nice, and it's just different than the usual 9 to 5. In that regard, it's liberating. And it's funny, ZDT was like, oh, you have such a lame life living in a motel. I'm like, yeah, I'm like ZDT. I go outside. I go for long hikes. I watch a beautiful sunset. I fuck once in a while. I go to movies. I see my friends give concerts like Lara, who kick ass. I go to different places and soak in nature. And I get to make enough to get by covering court cases and doing what I like. So you tell me who's happier, bitch. We appreciate you. Thank you. God, Granny, another 50. Oh, you sent, that was the previous one. But thank you. Still thank you, Granny. Granny, add me on Instagram if you want, because you are adorable. I don't think, Granny, I don't think you're older than like 50. Which, to me, that means you're young, girl. Like 50? You're a spring chicken. I've gotten older than that. I think Danny has a lot of potential. He'll get there. I think he's getting there. I do envision a world, guys, where like we all become journalists or something like that 2 years, 3 years down the road if Scientology completely collapses. And it might. Danny is dangerous. I disagree. He's dangerous to Scientology. Zachary blames Streets for swatting him without any proof or evidence. How ridiculous is that shit? Yes. Heard Streets is putting up more ZDT flyers, so win Streets. Respect. Gotta love Streets trollsness. Red Savage. Damn, fellow redhead who's hot. How are you, Red Savage? You're adorable. I'll be waiting for your chat. Why did Danny get his IG shut down? Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. I'll tell you why. That's another thing I wanted to dispel. Not that I see, like, ZDT's accusations have so little merit that you forget they exist because they don't really get a lifeline, a life cycle. That's a very simple explanation. I mean, this is, maybe he shouldn't be sharing copyrighted content, but, sorry. Maybe you shouldn't be sharing copyrighted content, but with a lot of these people who just have lol fan pages and like meme pages, they get their shit shut down because they're sharing copyrighted source material. And they always get, I mean, like a little bit of disrespect towards Danny for this one thing, for like, your whole page is just showing other people's work, but that's what people do. And that's one way. But with that shit gets taken down. That's probably what it was. The dude is sharing copyrighted original shit and it got taken down. I mean, that's what happens. That's what happens to, I looked at a statistic once a few years ago, and it's what happens to 75% of the meme pages, and they should be taken, I mean, I hate to say it, Danny, but they should be taken down because it's just people recycling other people's work. But it's copyright shit. That's what it is. That's what it is. There's your fucking answer. I'm going to judge Danny slightly for sharing copyrighted memes, but that's what it was. Hella trolls? Yeah, they fucking are. Nice observation, Denise. Hey, Denise, nice to have you back. Good work, Dodge. Thank you, Dad Runner. Danny, tell me what GED. Pee Wee Herman. Leah hasn't done anything wrong. I don't get the hate for her. Yeah, I don't think she's done shit. Because people just like to hate people, man. As I say, it's an 80-20 rule. 80% of people are going to like what you do. But if you have any real fan base, 20% is just going to hate you, and they're going to find shit out of thin air to see if it sticks so other people hate you. But in reality, they don't. Nobody gives a shit. $2. Why did you diss Rihanna? What inside joke is that? I'm not. Don't call me Chris Brown. That's not nice. Nice try, Diddy. Cool. Oh, okay. Sweet. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. You're good. Hey, make some rum. Hey. Thank you. No worries. Danny cheated on Leah. It makes sense. First off, anybody who cheats on who's, that's their business. But didn't they say, like, Danny texted somebody or something? To me, you don't cheat until the P is in the V. Unless the P is in the V, you ain't cheated. That's my word of wisdom, guys. Take it or leave it. Danny, if you gauge Dodge 4 super chats $199 each, how much do you give Dodge? I don't know, math. I failed school. I don't have my GED. I dropped out after the 8th grade to join the Sea Org. If you guys know, this is the 5 State Puppets. Yeah, it is. You recognize their names. Dodge York trip. Thanks, Vegas. You guys are hardcore. All right, well, I got some chats to catch up on anyway. Because if it's just constant, it's not constant hate of Danny. It's hate from Danny from 3 fucking stupid-ass people. Denise mentions a break, so hopefully he's having fun. Yeah, but somebody asking me why I'm here? Yeah, well, we don't have court for 2 weeks, so I decided to go off and enjoy myself. Show tunnel. Haha, that's funny. Oh, wait, that's the bridge. Dodge, you get my Cash App, bro? Brooke, I'll check. Thank you. Give me a moment. I'll check just for Brooke. Hey, guys. Sorry. Are we all still here? That's weird. The thing broke. I did get your Cash App. Thank you. If you guys are still here. Let me know if you can still see me. Yeah, cool. Very, very sweet, Brooke. Thank you. Brooke sent me a very nice Cash App donation. That's very sweet, Brooke. It's nice because the Cash App you could use immediately. You know, the Super Chats, because I just got remonetized after not being monetized for a long time because I couldn't get the pin. And YouTube takes about 30% of the Super Chats, which is a lot. So Venmo, Cash App is the most efficient way. GoFundMe, too. And it's funny, people complain about, like, GoFundMe takes money. Yeah, GoFundMe takes 2%, which is a lot better than 30%. ZDT just doxed me. I'm sorry, dude. Well, people know you are, Dana. You've been kicking ass already. Oh, but for your full name and stuff, yeah, that's shitty. I'm sorry. Well, I'll talk, because I'm going to do a ZDT pre-record at some point. Let's doc ZDT's ex-wife or mother of his kid and see. Let's get some info about how he is his dad. How about that? Breath, Danny, breathe. Okay. Alonzo's blog is a great channel, online resource. Says the hottest ever Scientology. I think I did tell you Scientology. I totally did remember you. I thought you were Liz Ferris's fiance. That's why I got confused. But you're somebody else's fiance or wife. Keep going, man. You're creating value for your viewers. Thank you. I'd like to think so. People are getting a kick out of this. We got 550 people in the chat. We're having a great time just jerking each other off with the trolls. You know what you should call my stream? Just the circle jerk of the trolls. The troll circle jerk. That's my point in life. This is all for cunts ease. Good dog name. Thank you. Jules is a smoke show. She's hot. Yeah. She can get at me whenever she wants. Deport Daniel. Don't deport him. I like him in this country. Gross all these cheesy seamen that don't do trolls, please. Amen. Real story of ZDT. Look it up, guys. A creep. Yeah. Bye, wild coconuts. Are you hurt? Oh, sorry. Sorry, it's friendly. Hey.
He's friendly, just like.
Cool.
He wants to say hi, and I want to keep friendly.
I don't blame you. Hey.
Let's go.
Sorry.
Her fault.
You're good. Chill. Good boy. She's all right. I like her energy. I can tell. Maybe we need a leash. Yeah, you know, usually I have one in my pocket for this exact moment. I forgot. Usually I have it for this exact moment. Although he's pretty good. He didn't fight the dog or anything, or nothing bad happened. Don't disrespect a circle jerk. Don't disrespect it. That's how I come. ZDT sims are always used to a streamer that doesn't create an echo chamber. Yeah. My opinion is ZDT gross. Proud Boy so original. I would be a Dodge. It wouldn't be a Dodge live stream without it. You're actually gonna watch me jack off later tonight, just so you know. It's gonna turn to X-rated. Definitely not for kids. I'm kidding. That will not happen. I've really been appreciating a lot of your content. When we found a little while ago. Thank you, Tilty Bird. That's sweet. But your damn research is so well laid out. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I credit to a lot of the court documents and credit to ZDT Reddit abuse, which is super helpful. But thank you. Is that a promise? Only if you, well, girl, I'll see you for real in Kansas. So for you, that's a promise. Thank you for the super chat, Jazzy. Deport, oh, well, I mean, I'll still take your money. That's a mean comment. You're sneaky, Jazzy, because you know, because I'm a whore. If you give me money, I'm going to have to read your comment, which says deport Leah. But I'm a whore, so I'm going to have to read it out loud. Oh, Jazzy, I have mixed emotions about you. What can I say? Leah's beautiful. Leave her alone. Yeah, leave her alone. I'm glad they're in this country. I don't think we should deport them for shit. I mean, again, guys, they were one of 6 people to get the test center completely shut down. I'm scared of the Seeker, him and Saul, BFFs forever. Cool. Free DT. Leah's beautiful. I agree Leah's beautiful. Leave her alone. Heard it through the grapevine. Not sure how this is, but apparently ZDT essay. Shit. That's a new one. Jesus, I'll look into that. Holy shit. That he essayed his daughter. This chat is a trip, isn't it? Yeah, isn't it ever? Don't lend money you can't afford to lose. Some people could afford it. Like 86 GOP. Hey, 86 GOP, if you're watching, I'll take your money. Dodge, you never reached out again. The proof. I'm sorry. Who are you supposed to be? Remind me, and then I'll reach out back to you. DOA, lay off the weed. I say keep smoking it. I say let's kick it up a notch. Let's start doing PCP. Best thing about Dodge getting fired from a job, the fact that he has to do live streams like that. Thank you, says DOA loves rainbows. Right? It's fun. See, you trolls better be grateful, because at least he gets a laugh. And he gets to make fun of me. Isn't that fun? I can handle it. Tao, Zach, and Bev are at Big Blue. Very cool. Give them a shout out. Wow, really? That's like the season 1 cast right there. Zach and Tao. Dodge, would you do Aja? Oh, no. Saul must like cheesy toes. Leah, don't give Danny the green card. He's just using you. Well, somebody said deport her, so she can't be deported. She has a green card. You got to stick to a story, guys. Come on. OG lay off the week shirt, buddy. Great comment. Hey, Susie 1996. What up? Gin and tonic. God almighty, still have nightmares seeing those things. Sorry, guys. I had to do that. Dodge, squish pinata for me. This is from Kelly. He says, thank you. Leah deserves a beautiful, luxurious life. I will get. She does. So does Danny. Did ZDT essay his own daughter? I never heard that, so I'm not going to throw out an accusation I've never heard. Along says block, but I will guarantee you I'll look into that. When DOA and Danny was getting content entertainment for y'all, they was the best. Now y'all turn on them. You was all watching, and now you was all hating. He was right. I'm going to smoke even more weed. Hell yeah, Tilty. But Tilty Bird, you're cool. You should have me on Instagram. We should smoke together. It's just my name, Dodge Landisman. Oh no, they want to deport me. Yeah, that's what they've been saying. I don't want you deported, Danny. Let's swap. I love Mexico. We'll just do a person swap. I'll live in Mexico. You live here. Y'all a bunch of Trump sims. It is. You're right, Danny. It's literally the same people. It's cuntsies the whole time. Where's the real cutsy? Well, the real cutsy, please stand up. No deporting Danny later. I want to keep him too. I'm on my way to Big Blue. All right, Sheep Show. Hey, tune into Sheep Show. He's a crazy one. But thanks for saying hello in the chat. Exactly. Stick to story. Leah's a queen. We compare deuces. That's a new one. Deuces isn't like you compare your own shit. That's cool. Bong can't anybody. No, not me. There you go. Hey. Dog's got great speed, though. I wish my dog were that fast. He's a little too fat.
Sprinter.
I could tell. Get her energy out. Isn't this nicer while we're getting the whole sunset? This is why Flagstaff is so pretty, because you can see all this, and this is all 20 minutes outside of downtown. You could be like ZDT and just stay inside your home, but it's your call. Thanks, man. Danny still sucks. Yeah, that's all right. ZDT looks like he smells of 5-day-old cooking oil over and over. Yeah. Dude, especially another reason I can't watch his streams anymore, because he switched his view, where like he was kind of hidden with his glasses and shit. And then now he's doing like his face, and it makes you throw up in my mouth, and I can't watch it. ZDT, yeah, exactly. ZDT is losing his hair. Dodge's chat is high-key wilder than Z. Yeah, you know, you're right. My chat is the one chat that is crazier. That is an interesting notation, isn't it? My chat is the one chat that is crazier than ZDT's. This is what happens when you ain't got no mods. But hey, I ain't got no drama. It's all on me. It begins and ends with me. I'm just going to be my own mod and start I got to have a conversation with myself. I'm like, somebody's going to be like, Dodge, one of your mods blocked you. And I'm going to be like, I'm bringing up that mod. And then I'll just bring up a split screen of me and myself. And then I'll talk to myself. Be like, Dodge, did you block that person? And I'll be like, yeah, they were talking shit about me as a mod. And I'm like, you're unmodded. Just think about that. Can I be your mod? No. Jazzy, after your deport Leah comment, held to the no, but thank you for the super chat. ZDT Rome Raid. That's a classic. Remember that show, Rome Raiders? Flagstaff Snowball. What's that mean? Cool. I love peaceful drama. Don't sniff me, Dodge. That's hilarious. Don't tase me, bro. Don't sniff me, Dodge. ZDT has an interesting blink tick. Yeah. You know what ZDT, honestly, like, diagnosis time, guys? ZDT is like, it's schizophrenia. He's dealing with, it's like a schizophrenic thing. Because schizophrenia is conspiracy theories out of thin air. Everybody is always trying to get you. You don't want to leave your house. And you know, if you are, you talk to somebody with conspiracy theory, immediately, there's some truth to Illuminati stuff, but they go hard with it. And they're like, you're like, how is the weather? This is great weather today. And they'll be like, well, the weather was started by the Jews and the Illuminati and the Rothschilds. And it's like, ZDT is the same shit. It's schizophrenia. It's schizophrenia. ZDT is schizo. Obviously. Danny, grifting days are over. I don't think they are over. I don't think he's grifting either. Dodge doesn't do mods. Lol. No. Granny, I'm still waiting for you to add me. I don't know if you're single. Dodge, I am the Hey! Oh, the proof. Yeah, sure. I'm the Scientologist who you talked with on your live stream. I emailed you with the proof, and we had a conversation. You never reached out afterwards. Oh, I apologize. Yes, you're right. So we got the proof. We appreciate that. He is from Dubai, I believe. And the proof is an actual, again, all are welcome in the chat. And the proof is an actual Scientologist. And he sent me, that's his username. He sent me proof of it, of which he had this very impressive collection of Dianetics books and Scientology books. He sent me a telex. I'm kidding. He sent me an email. So he proved that is good of him to be in the chat. Prove I did not know you wanted any follow-up. I'd love to interview you. I did later say that you were telling the truth. But I'm sorry, yeah, if you'd like me to email you again. I didn't know there was follow-up required. But I apologize, and I appreciate you being in the chat. So the proof, if you want me to, I'd love to schedule something with you, man, and do it, and ask and act. We could do a live and do, it'll be respectful. I'll make sure to keep it that way. We could do a live, ask an actual Scientologist. If you're interested, all are welcome. Aaron thinks GED is an acronym. It's been disappointing. He's a father. That child will be better off if they don't know him. Yes. Danny has an enormous, I'm just going to say dick. I think that's what you meant. Dodge, can I pet your dog? Sure. My apologies. My communication may have been off as well. I don't think your communication was off. I just didn't think you wanted me to follow up with you. I'd love to. Thank you. Oh, you're right. It's not against the law for an 18-year-old to date a 16-year-old. No, it's not. It is more than 3 years apart. Yeah, it's under 21, right? So Danny didn't do anything illegal. It's under 21. I know Maybe specifically in California, you get a violation or like something minor for that, but usually not. In every other state, is completely allowed. But no, I mean, it's right. Like, if you're 20, you could get with it. No, you're well, maybe. Yeah, I think if you're 20, you could legally get with it 17. I wouldn't, but you can legally get with a 17-year-old because you're under 21. It's like 21 and under. And particularly if you're 19, you could connect to the 17-year-old. That's correct. Depends on it depends on I think California is like the most restrictive. I think California, they have an argument where it might result in a violation, not a crime though. So it's not a crime. You don't get jail time for it. Dodge, do you ever read a book by Mr. Hubbard? No, actually, I've never read any of his books, The Proof asks. And The Proof is a current active Scientologist. Hey, The Proof, if you have a good starting point for me to read a book about L. Ron, let me know, and I'll read it. Hey, he's a fellow redhead, right? Dodge doesn't have to ask. Yeah, it's so annoying that ZDT asking for the numbers. Dodge doesn't have to ask his chat to put a 1 for anything. Dodge has self-confidence. Oh, God, you're so sweet, Dana. Thank you. And you're kind of sexy. Be like Dodge. It's very sweet. Dodge, can we change dog names to Cheesecake Landisman? I like it. He has the same coloring and shape of a cheesecake, does he not? It is pretty accurate. He is cheesecake-like. He likes to eat cheesecake, too. So, I like your idea, Ecto Cool. Thank you. You have talked to law enforcement. Yep, I've talked to law enforcement about it before, says MAO. Well, there you go. Depends on the state. A person in Florida is arrested. Sure, it's happened, and that's shitty. I mean, look, aside from what's legal, what's illegal, I mean, I've done illegal things. Constantly. I'm a weed criminal. I've smoked weed in illegal places. Does that mean I'm morally wrong, and should anybody give a shit? I don't think so. So what's legal and illegal is beside the point. The point is what's moral and what's immoral. And what Danny did was not illegal, but you can make the argument that it could result in a violation. But what is moral? Is it immoral for an 18-year? I don't think so. ZDT's going to go after me. I don't give a fuck. ZDT's going to go after me and call me a pedophile for this shit. But I don't think I think it's wrong for a 20-year-old to connect to the 16-year-old. But an 18-year-old and a 16-year-old, I don't think that's morally wrong. It's a 2-year age difference. That's completely normal. So it's what's moral and what's not, right? 21 and 16 is immoral. 19 and 16, say they'll be cutting it close. But 2 years, you have the moral window. Oh, I just incriminated myself. Gee, the condition is called gingivitis. In Mexico, that might be okay, but here in the U.S., you can't do. Well, you can. It's actually legal. Sheep are pushing it. You def got pegged, DOA. I'm still waiting for somebody to peg me. I put in my Tinder profile all the time. I'm a man who just wants to be pegged. And I get no takers. Sheep Show, watch your step. Yeah, well, you're all right, Sheep Show. You can say whatever the fuck you want here. But you got some beefs. Share your Tinder. I can. Okay, I'll do it. Sheep Show is a bad actor list. All right, cool. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Just take a look at the guy, eh? Don't sniff me, Dodge. My favorite username. I'll never stop laughing. I love you, Dodge. I love you, too. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a pal. Thank you, Jazzy, for the super chats, even though you talk shit. As long as you give me money, I don't give a fuck. Danny is a bad actor. Jenna Elfman's a bad actor. Got to look out for the lads. Yeah. Where's Julie B when we need? Dodge is saying A. I picked that up from Canada. You noticed that, Scientology Ottawa. I say A. When you travel a lot, you pick up things that you don't even realize are in your lexicon, that you don't even realize is in that. And I say A all the time. And it's because I've extensively, in the last 5 years, I must have spent collectively 2 years in Canada. I'd go in and out. So I do trips. I go from Toronto to Winnipeg, or long trips from Winnipeg up to Prince Rupert. And A has become like a normal reflex for me. And I realized that's like a super, like, Americans don't do that. But I say A is like, because I'm a man of the continent, A is in my vernacular. Thanks for noticing. Shout out to Canada. It's a privilege to be on this list, isn't it? Leah's a queen, and one day she'll have a beautiful life. There you go, guys. You hear that? And she'll become my wife. Well, Leah's got some thirsty people after her. Okay, cool. She's got some fans. I mean, I think we should all have open relationships. I think Danny and Leah are missing out. Does Dodge have green eyes? No, blue. Peggy is pretty easy to come by. Well, I'll keep looking. Thank you. I saw Lisa. That's why he's on it. Danny is obsessed with chicken feet. What the fuck does that even mean? Dodge, you come in and out of Canada whenever you want, eh? I will, thank you. You know, I actually got banned from Canada for bringing weed in. And I was banned for a year. I took about like an ounce. This is before it was legal. This is when Stephen Harper was prime minister. And I flew from Vancouver to Hawaii. No, from Hawaii to Vancouver. I flew from Hawaii to Vancouver. And I got this really nice weed, so I brought it on the plane. I've brought weed on the plane many times. I had never been caught, but I'd gotten so cocky with it that I put the weed in my backpack. My backpack reeked, and I got out of customs. And I'm out of customs, and they write this special mark on my customs paper, and they're like, "Oh, you have to go to this other room." So I'm like, "Shit!" So I go to the other room, and first the customs agent, she's kind of hot. She's like a hot lesbian. She's like, "Have you ever been arrested of a crime before?" And I'm like, "No." And then she comes back with my passport and she's like, "You lied to me. Don't lie to me." I'm like, "Well, that was a misdemeanor." Because I went to jail for like hopping over the subway turnstile. That's not a crime. She's like, I'm like, "Well, that's a misdemeanor." She's like, "Don't get smart with me. You lied to me." And then she unzips my backpack. And I was in Hawaii. I was having fun. So out falls a bunch of sand and condoms and the weed, which is tucked in to my socks, which had marijuana lease printed on them. And then she puts me in the cell, and I start crying, and I ask the dude, like, "Can I get federal jail time for this?" And one of the customs agents is like, yeah, it's entirely possible. So I'm scared, and then 2 hours later, they have to get a Mountie to come. And then I realize they're fucking with me, because he's like, "Oh, kid, I'm not going to charge you." And then as I'm leaving, he's like, "Oh, so you want it back?" I said, "Oh yeah, cool. Can I get it back?" He's like, "No, of course not." So they're just fucking with me the whole time. But they were nice because they had to extradite me, which was legally they had to put me on a next available flight to the USA. And the next available flight was to Santa Ana, where there's Disneyland. So it's a funny scene because I was being led after the charges were declined. I was being led down the aisle in handcuffs on the plane, passing by all these parents and their kids heading to Disneyland. And I'm in handcuffs until I sit in my seat. But they made sure to really loudly say, "Don't worry, I got arrested for weed." Just so they knew I wasn't like, something worse. But they were cool. Customs ended up liking me because what they did is my flight to Santa Ana was free. Usually they make you pay. And the customs and the ticket agent's like, "Oh, they waived your fee." You're like, "That doesn't happen usually ever, but you got a free ticket." I'm like, "Cool." Now, what happens is that when I go to the border, I've been back, I think, 10 times since then. This is in 2014. They'll question me. I'll just explain what happens to let me go in. The funny thing is, the second to last most recent time I showed up, they didn't question me finally. They let me right in. So then I got cocky. And then 6 months ago, I was flying a girl out that I like from Mexico. Not the fake baby mama. If that girl said she was pregnant, I would have believed her. So I flew her out to Montreal, and I had weed, and they busted me again. And this time I had to pay a fine. And then what happened is I left, and 20 minutes later I went back, and then they let me back in. So I have 2 weed things on my record, but I'm conditionally allowed in to Canada. But it was funny because I was taking weed from Vermont to Quebec. In both Vermont and Quebec, weed's legal. So that's my story, in case any of you are interested. Looking at all the chats. The janitor took away nice, yeah. Right? Dodge, you're losing views at the moment. Am I? Because I have 420 now. I was like at 350. It is because ZDT is doing a video attacking Streets and his son right now. Let's all run over to that. I'm sure that's really interesting. I'm sure it is. Support Miss Audit LA. Definitely do. I'm not opposed to apologizing to Tori or anyone. Me neither. Josh has the best stories. Dang, bro. I always travel sand condos and trees. You and me both. It's like that, dude. I always got weed on me. That's the guy who got arrested. Looking at all your chats. So subtle with the weed and the weed socks, right? Yeah, that was a real trip. Canada only likes Canadian weed. I can't believe I know. Well, look, I took weed to Vancouver before it was legal. So it's not the beginning of a bad portal, right? I usually skip this part. Dodge, money can't buy class. No, I ain't classy. I'm hella trashy. Oh, the reason I said the one was lesbian because it's funny. Because the best is we were going through the line and I didn't have my passport. And so the guy in the security line is like, where's your passport? I said, oh, this young lady has it. And then she interrupts me. She says, you will address me as officer. I'm like, damn, girl. You know how to turn me on. Tori talks about the same shit every day. I don't even go there anymore. But she's informational, interesting shit, though, isn't it? I'm on somebody's backyard now. This is what happens when you just let the dog walk. It gets problematic. I got 17% left, guys, so. Ginger fartology. Danny, if Dodge had 500 viewers and he lost 75, how many does he have left? Still quite a few. Fart for us. I did a while. I can't just fire in commands like that. Yeah, let's get out of this property. Come. Good boy. Sorry, I was walking on somebody's property. I had to walk out of their property. Let me check maps, guys, so I can figure out where I'm going. Okay, guys, I got good news and bad news. The bad news is we walked so far, I'm like an hour from the hotel. The good news is it's the same road. So I was just on somebody's property. Not that I give a shit. International flights ain't cheap. Remember to like the live. Yeah, guys, please like. That'll be nifty. That'll be nice. Give me a like. Make me feel validated. Sorry, now it's all black. That's what happens when you spend all day outside. How long have you been with each other? For an hour and a half? That ain't bad. I think it was longer than that because I ended midstream. Woof, woof. I like what you're saying. How many miles you walking? I'd imagine by the end of the day today, we probably have walked 7 to 8 miles. Probably 8 miles. Hey, T, thanks for the 10. Troll spray fun. Got to spray those trolls. I love it when they drink my juices. My juices come spilling out into their mouths, into the mouths of the trolls. Thank you for the troll mouth fund. Got to get those pearl necklace. Got to get my pearl necklace on those trolls. I miss the Dodge lives. I'm glad you're having a good time. We'll do these more often. Selena Gomez is such a bad actress. All right, that's random. I like where your head's at. She is, but she has good songs. Hey, come. I will say that. She does have good songs. Some of them. I don't like new music that much, but I like some new music. And she's all right. Let me check, guys, if I'm in the right direction or not. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I had to check where I was. I'm deep in somebody's driveway. But luckily, they were cool with me walking extensively on their driveway. So, because he just drove by. Didn't say anything. I got to sign off, though, soon, guys. Because I don't have much left. I ain't got much left. I ain't got much percent left. ZOT's public confession. Tony's a horrible actor. Yeah, he couldn't get a real gig. Now it's all black. Sorry, guys. Dodge, you're hilarious. Glad you're having a good time. Thank you. Did you receive your bathwater yet? No, I hope to get there. Corn IRS Dark. What? Who? Why? How? Dark out. OMG. Sound clip time. Yeah. We got 420. So that's the funny thing. The ZDT troll's like, you lost your viewers, ZDT. You lost your viewers because I had 380. Now I have 420. Right. They watched ZDT stream for 2 minutes, realized how fucking boring it was, and then they came back to my stream because I have better fucking content, bitch. Do a panel with no noise, please. All right. Who's no noise? But I may. Thank you, Finger. Thank you for the super chat. Rosebud Amy, I missed you. Black screens, now sounds is out. Yeah, that's all you're going to see. Leah spilled tea ASAP. Yeah, Leah. DOA, are your super chats? Do you super chat or donate to any streamers other than Lara? Yeah, DOA donated a shit ton to Josiah. And I think Danny too. So yes and yes. My money would be on Crackhead Kenny. I've been looking for crack. Now I know where to go. We want to see your face. It's too dark. It may as well be ZDT. ZDT is just an extra in the movies. Yeah, I know you can have a career for shit. Non-noise is creep. And Natalie Webster. She's a cutie. Dodge walks all the way to the dark side. Yeah. I donate $500 to Zaya. There you go, lawyer. Fun. The lawyer paid in full and will be attending the next court case. Cool. I will see you there. Good sir. We'll hang out. I gotta check where I am again, guys. Give me a minute. My crazy dog. Sorry. I have to go off soon, guys. I'm almost out of battery, and we're 40 minutes away, so I have to figure out where the fuck I am, and I have to get home. I can't tell you how often my dog has kept me out until my phone battery dies, and then all of a sudden, we're lost for 3 hours. We're going to do a 20-second countdown. I'm going to look at some of the best of chat to see if there's anything else being said. Stomach glass. I'm glad you're having a good time. All right, guys. Good luck. 20, 19, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Well, all right, I got some more. Dodge, keep battery for GPS. Yeah. Dodge has got to go off, everyone. Yeah. That stream will be on another. What stream? Or should I do another stream? You guys keep me out. I am going to get lost. You need a backup battery. I do. Hey, I'm going to grift from you. I'm going to keep grifting. I'm going to be a grifting little bitch. Give me money, bitch, for my backup battery. How about that? How do you like them apples? Well, there you go. Zippy responded. Thank you, Zippy. That's very sweet. You need to carry a different kind of brick. Ain't that the chase? I got to love my bricks. Search party's on the way. Get back on. Yeah, I know, right? All right. Now actual countdown. 20, 19, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. I'm bad at counting. I'm stupid. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love you all. Bye-bye, guys. Tune in 2 days. I'll have another stream.